Hello Pisces, welcome to my channel. Welcome to this coming week's reading. For this reading, I am divining through these lovely, gorgeous seashells that I have here. And then I'll be drawing out cards from the Mermaid Tarot deck as well. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can find the link in the description box. And please do make sure that you are subscribed, to hype, like, share, comment, all that lovely, lovely stuff. It would very much help. Okay, Pisces, let's see what we have for you. Pisces, okay. Woo, you are very driven. Actually, you're exceeding your own expectations here. You are exceeding your own expectations. And usually, you set the bar quite high for yourself. And sometimes you put on this pressure on yourself. But there's something here that's like you've turned a corner. When you're valuing yourself a lot more, which is really, really good. You value your skills, your talents. There's more of an appreciation for what you bring to the table. And I do see, you dare to dream big. And it's great. And it's refreshing to see. You dream big, but at the same time you still have, you have your feet on the ground. It just sort of like helps you in that way, but you are exceeding your own expectations. It's like you go in with an open mind. Of course, you hope for whatever it is that you focused on for it to work. Well, whatever happens, and it's like, oh, this time it actually does work. It's like, oh, this is a great surprise. Oh, let's see what happens next. And then it just sort of continues down that path. There is something that you're going to feel more secure about, and not like there's some kind of anxiety perhaps that you've had that is being put to the side, not needing to worry so much about that. And yeah, it's like something comes in at the nick of time that clears away this anxiety. Feeling really, really free of it as well. You're going to get more clarity over a situation that, may have continued to be complicated, but you kind of put you reach a decision very clearly when you receive this clarity, and you're determined to resolve it as soon as possible. And like they're working with you, that's it's good, and you are making a decision whether you want to, or how you spend your time with this person, and if you want to continue spending your time with this person. You're learning to really kind of love your space more, love who you are more, before you can fully focus or commit to another, or once you do that, you'll also, if you're currently in a connection, you'll see certain improvements that perhaps you weren't necessarily expecting for it to happen in that way. You're working with yourself first and taking accountability for whatever has happened in your own way, but very very open and sincere. And it's like you start to see things unfold in front of you about relationships, and it's like a completely different story now, and it feels real, it feels right. I do see some of you marriage, you're either going into a marriage, you're either going to a wedding, or there's talk of that around you. There's like talk of of the future and travel as well, something to do with travel plans. Okay, let's see what the cards have for you. Pisces, Five of Wands, Strength card, Knight of Pentacles. Really believing in yourself, knowing that you have the power to make certain changes no matter how complicated the situation is or how competitive it is, and also learning not to overthink too much and just keeping your eye on the ball, because you can be very, very good at that, at keeping your eye on the ball here, you know. And you will also tackle whatever you feel is absolutely necessary. There are things that it's like there's been all these cobwebs in front of you, around you. You're needing to seriously clear all of that. There's something perhaps that was painful that you're completely coming out of, you know, and feeling way more alive. And it's like looking at things very differently, having that kind of patience with yourself, you know, not making yourself feel bad about anything, and just, yeah, you're making things right. Oh, Justice, making things right. Wow, you see how that comes out? Okay, love it. Oh, and we have two. Yes, the Star, the beautiful Star card, and the Three of Wands. Justice, the Star, and the Three of Wands. Something is definitely being highlighted here, illuminated, you know, to give you the best sort of experience and opportunities coming your way that is around you. There's something that's being connected where you're like, oh, it's, you know, you've taken the chance is opening up, and it's wanting you to take it, and it's going to reveal a lot of things and giving you really special opportunities ahead of you that you otherwise may have missed or not looked at if you didn't sort of like stand your ground and believe. And, you know, truth is coming through. Truth is going to come through. Your vision is going to come through. And you know what? You're keeping your vibrations up. You keep your vibrations high. There is something that I also get, some kind of message about an apology, by the way, that's just going to, it's like, oh, it's the last band-aid that needs to come off. Wounds are healed. Yeah, there could be something specific, someone that's expressing themselves in that way to you. But yeah, you know, you're like, you keep getting closer. Every step you're getting closer to a destiny of yours that you have chosen, you know, your goal, your aim. It's really not far off whatsoever. Or like we were talking about, you dream big, but at the same time, you're realistic, you know. It just helps you be more motivated. And, you know, when something does come in, you're pleasantly surprised, because when you dream big, this is what I'm seeing of you. You're not necessarily, your expectations are different. So coming to exceeding your expectations, it's really interesting how you go about things. It's you know, a pretty good way as well. Something about it works. The Queen of Wands. Okay, the Queen of Wands. There is passion and there is confidence. There is being very present and just knowing things are working in your favor, Pisces. And that's going to be very, very important. There is a very solid answer coming to you. One that you're going to be very happy to hear. It's like music to your ears. There are things that are starting to flow through strongly. Keep your eyes and ears open, by the way, because there is, it's like, again, some opportunities, chances here coming in for you. Things are clicking, they're aligning, you know, and You may not be able to explain it all, but you have that trust, you have that belief. And there's also something very sensual coming in as well. There's a very strong motherly energy all around as well, by the way. Feeling good. I'm getting Nina Simone's Feeling Good song coming through. So there's something there. You definitely have lots of reasons to feel good. You're exceeding your expectations. You're outperforming yourself. That's what I'm seeing. Pisces, thank you so very much for being here. I really hope that this was helpful. Please do let me know. Appreciate all of you. Do take care. And until next time.